I have been avoiding this trailer like crazy. How long is it? 2 minutes and 25 seconds?
Yeah.
That's a long teaser trailer.
Dude, it's a full trailer.
Whoa. That's supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Look at that.
That part is in the film. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
Welcome to Backseat Directing.
Where we talk about movies, TV shows, comics, and more.
We're your hosts,
Andrew
and Aaron.
We put out new episodes every Monday and Thursday.
And on today's episode, we're reacting to the new Deadpool and Wolverine trailer.
3, 2, 1.
Maximum effort. I meant to bring that up before we started, that we should say maximum effort, but it worked out.
I mean, if I was a true Deadpool fan, I would have just known.
Yeah,
telling me.
I know, but I didn't want to make you look bad. That wasn't my intention.
That wasn't my intention. But I had good intention.
Yeah,
dude. So first off, we're gonna get to this trailer really quick. There should be like a little button to skip to the trailer reaction if you don't care about what we have to say.
Yep.
But I have been avoiding this trailer like crazy. So
you haven't seen it yet?
I watched the Super Bowl, so I saw the little teaser. The Super Bowl that says, which there's a trend in the Super Bowl. Like every movie trailer was like, go online to see the full trailer,
right? Because
apparently the ads were what, like $7 million for 30 seconds,
15 seconds, I think it was
insane.
Yeah, it was too much.
They made like a record amount of money, CBS, with the ad time, but like. So that's all I've seen, and I've been avoiding like crazy. I've seen some spoilers, seen some pictures, I've heard some lines from it, some people talk about it, but like I've only seen like 3 still frames. This being what we have on the screen in our studio now is one of them, the Happy Birthday
the
Wade
opening. Yep.
I've seen that, but I haven't. How long is it? 2 minutes and 25 seconds?
Yeah, that's
a long teaser trailer,
dude. It's a full trailer.
They're getting a little loose with the word teaser lately.
No, I feel like it's a full trailer.
Yeah. It's 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes is a full trailer. I feel like
I would be totally fine with not watching any other trailers coming out after this one. Like that's how much this trailer
Another thing I've heard about the trailer though is that it's good. I've heard people tell me that I'm gonna like it. I've heard people say like it's great, it's a good trailer.
So I've seen the full trailer. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
My live reaction
that's all I'm gonna say. You ready? Should we dive right into it?
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh wait, before you click start,
make sure everyone that's watching, you hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Just do it.
Tell your friends and family.
Kick it. Slice it in half with your sword. All right. Andrew, you ready?
Maximum
the moment you've been waiting for. When I hit the number to switch the screen. All right. Here we go.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay.
It kind of looks weird, doesn't it?
For sure. But I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
He's back.
Make a wish, buddy.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking? Whoa. That's supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
There was a wig.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wade, you are special.
Look at the name tag.
This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei.
The golden
Your little
age of the
cinematic
MCU.
universe.
Yeah, he's just watching the last 2 decades.
Forever.
Wolverine.
I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
Look at that.
That part is in the film. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
God, please! Oh my God!
A happy ending.
God, I love this part. Wait!
That's Pyro.
Yeah.
There's probably so many Easter eggs packed into this, I can't even notice.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
What
The
a great
official title.
Great title. Let's freaking go.
Dude. All right. First thoughts. Go.
Oh my God.
Hit
That's
'em.
a
Hit me
great,
with it. Come
that's
on.
a fantastic trailer. I need to watch it 5 times probably to catch all the release.
Dude, there's so much.
I saw Pyro in there from
Yes.
the original X-Men
Yes.
trilogy.
Right before that, when that big metal circle thing, was that Doctor Doom sitting on that tank?
I have to slow it down.
Dude.
One of the pictures that I saw that was a spoiler was that there's a comic book shown in the trailer. And there's
Secret Wars.
and the soda can on top of it is from the Incredible Hulk. It's one of the contaminated cans from the factory that Edward Norton's Hulk's blood falls into, and Stan Lee has in the fridge at home.
I'm trying to find that still frame.
So, I mean, obviously the TVA is a huge connecting factor here from Loki. They're like bringing everything together. Dude, the best thing in the trailer had to be, I mean, the best thing outside of seeing Hugh Jackman's, silhouette and shadow, had to be that scene where he just like grabs the magazines from the guns out of midair.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe it is. But we got a guy in the hood with the mask.
He's got a gun though.
Yeah, I know. That's what kind of throws me off. But yeah, what did you think of the rest of the trailer? There's so much going on. One, I think the movie looks great.
I think what is key to the Deadpool franchise is like the blend of humor and action.
Yep.
And it looks like the humor is still strong. Like if the trailer can make you laugh with little snippets, the movie's gotta still be funny.
It's already got a few like memorable lines, and it's only 2.5 minutes of the movie.
That camera look, the fourth wall break to that was.
It's not new to me, but it's new to Disney.
I think that line especially was so key to get in the trailer because people are worried about the humor, about the R-rated Deadpool, like getting like messed up by Disney. Like when they came into Deadpool 2, I was talking to my fiance about this the other day. When they came in on Deadpool 2 was like underway.
Mm-hmm.
So like everyone was worried then, but this is ground floor Disney involved with the production. And it looks like they're gonna stay true. I mean, the trailer's just a little taste.
Well, we even got similar style of action to the other films, where he's touching himself, putting on his suit and stuff, but then also the slow motion shots where he's loading the gun with the new clips and then ching, and boom, boom. Like the action and stuff, at least from the little bit that we got to see, is going to be very similar. It looks like we're going to see a bunch of characters from other universes, maybe different variants of those characters.
It's first of all, it is just straight dirty of them to show clips from the golden age of the MCU because that is a tease. That's why this is called a teaser trailer. They better not play with us like that. Do not show clips of the 2012 Avengers team. That lineup, that roster is just undefeated in entertainment.
There's no way those guys are coming back, right? Maybe the Hulk, like you said, but that's probably it, right? Everything else with the MCU multiverse is perfect.
Everything's fair game, but it does seem like they're leaning more towards the Fox universe.
Yeah.
Like bringing back Pyro is awesome. Anybody that they're already giving us Wolverine. It's like, how greedy can we get?
Do you think that first Wolverine that we saw sitting in the suit is a different actor than Hugh Jackman? Do you think that's a different variant of Wolverine?
I think that would be a hilarious misdirect. Now that you mention it, I think that would be very much in the Deadpool style.
Right. And he's like, who are you?
Yeah. That would probably be the first Wolverine that we saw in the movie.
You're not the Australian I tickled in to get my first film,
I feel like if anything, they would do that for the first appearance.
Right.
Just to pull the rug out.
Wolverine's obviously in this a lot if they're now titling it Deadpool and Wolverine.
It can give us a lot of confidence too, because I never doubted he was going to be in it for less than 20, 30 minutes. I never thought it would be like a small cameo because it's just the Instagram post and everything. It's too much build up to not have him in a considerable amount of the film. But with the name now,
Yeah,
it's
now
like,
it's cemented.
yeah, it's like
He's
he's probably going to be in more than 30 minutes of the film. I would imagine.
I'd say more than half, or at least half, which is a good portion. I mean, now he's a main character. He's in the title. You know, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
You know, like she's a main character now. She's in it. There was a lot going on here. Did you see Brad Pitt's back as Vanisher?
No. Is that a joke? If Vanisher was in there?
Yeah, you can't see him. He was in that room with everyone else. You didn't
What's
see him?
that guy's name? Peter?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Peter.
It's so funny seeing him again. I think Dopender's going to be in it also.
Yeah.
Was he in the trailer? Can we rewatch the trailer?
You want to rewatch it again,
Yeah.
all the way through?
Yeah.
All right, sure. Might as well. We run this thing. We can watch it as many times as we want.
That's Dopender in the picture on the cake.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Oh my God, there's his blind roommate too in the picture on the cake. There's Dopender right there. And there's Megasantini, Warhead,
It's been
his
a
roommate.
challenging few years.
Everybody's in the room. Obviously, he brought her back to life in the end of Deadpool 2.
Yeah, so
the
to like
time
clear
travel.
everything up at the very end of Deadpool 2, he went back in time with Cable's little watch thing, and he stopped everyone from
Brought
dying.
Vanessa back.
Yeah. TVA, they look a little different than they do in Loki. I think their new uniforms look pretty cool. That subtle look right there.
The wig too. The wig is such a funny joke. Like, why?
He wants to be normal, man. This part right here is pretty funny too.
I wasn't unconscious.
They do a good job of making this look like it did on the show too, Loki. You know, the TVA.
It's a
This
good
looks
way.
like the woods from Age of Ultron.
The snow.
Maybe going back to the mutants that we see there.
So maybe even if we do get the
Quicksilver
Avengers
and-
in, it would be like CGI or like old footage and like
Right.
him just like kind of added into the old footage in post or something, you know? He's gonna repair the timeline.
Who is touching him?
single-handedly. Himself,
Right there.
right?
But it was a white glove. Did you see that?
That's an interesting question. What if they give Vanessa a costume now?
That kind of looked like maybe multiple scenes put together. I don't know.
That arm break is so crazy looking. And look at all the blood in that car too. So we're not shying away from like the bloody
Yeah.
Deadpool that we've had. And this looks like the scenes they lined up here too look like two different scenes because he landed against that
Right.
wall.
Yeah.
I like how they are teasing us with not showing Hugh Jackman's face in the trailer.
Right. I agree. Which means we'll definitely see it in the next trailer. You know?
Yeah, they're not going to hold back anymore. That's the only thing that makes it a teaser in their eyes is that they didn't show Hugh Jackman's face.
Yeah. That's it.
July 26th.
It looks
that
so
is-
good.
That is a hot release date.
Dude, they
July
literally
26th.
stopped filming this, what, 3 weeks ago? Maybe 4 at the time this will come out. Like, to have a trailer that looks that good already, I'm sure they started editing the trailer before they actually wrapped everything up.
Yeah.
But even still, like, it's a pretty quick turnaround for everything for this movie.
So let me say one thing too while we're talking about this. This movie's trailer, I've been, like I said, super hard to get away from the details that are coming out online. This movie's trailer is blowing up the internet.
Yep.
Which can only bode well for my box office 2024 draft, baby.
And that's a cut.
I mean, have you noticed how much people are talking about this? People are talking about this movie so much more than any other trailer or Super Bowl commercial that came out.
Absolutely. I mean, it's kind of hard to even think of what other trailers came out because a lot of them we've kind of already seen trailers from that movie. You know,
Kung
like
Fu Panda trailer wasn't anything new.
Monkey Man, we've seen that one.
Cool trailer though.
If kind of had like a teaser trailer, but we've already seen that.
I don't care about it.
And then
Did Fall Guy have a trailer?
it did, but I think we've already seen it.
Yeah,
And then
I think
there
might have
was
been some new shots in it though.
Wicked.
But I also have been skipping half of the Fall Guy trailer to try and avoid because it's just so long.
Yeah.
Showing everything in the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I'm hopeful that this is going to be good, and hopefully this isn't like how we felt about some of the DC projects that came up in the last 2 years or so. You know, where we're like, okay, we think it's going to be good, and then it really wasn't. Hopefully that's not the case.
So 2 questions for you. We kind of get the plot already, right? So the plot is he's Marvel Jesus, and TVA is contracting him, it looks like, for special missions to fix, maybe to fix things in the timeline or who knows what, but he's going to be working alongside the TVA. So my question for you is, do you think that is an accurate synopsis of what we're going to see? And what involvement do you think there's going to be for the side characters from the opening of the trailer if he's like going to jump time travel? Do you think they'll be with him or not?
Well, my first thought is he was a variant himself, right? Going through the timeline and saving all of his friends. So how is that going to play out? You know,
That's probably why they initially come after him.
Yeah. Is it like, hey, if you want to keep your friends, you have to do this work for us? I don't know.
That makes sense.
You know? So I think that's an accurate statement of like what we're going to be following Deadpool's journey through this film. But then I think the second side plot is just kind of correcting all of the mess that we've had in the recent years, and then also having 2 like timelines of like we have the X-Men universe over here and then the MCU over here. I think this is going to kind of
that could be their patchwork movie.
Yeah, it's going
all the
to
issues.
Cut that all up, you know, and bring it in to where it still happened, but now it's not real anymore.
Yeah.
You know, that timeline's now veered into the MCU.
And then now they can start their new X-Men, start their new Fantastic Four.
Correct.
I think that one thing to warn people about, and I'm warning myself about this too, is I don't want us as fans to get caught up in the what if, you know, regardless of that show. We shouldn't play the what if game with the new projects, because I think that hurt a lot of people coming into Multiverse of Madness, where people were saying, what if Tom Cruise shows up in the Illuminati as an alternate version of RDJ? What if RDJ shows up himself? What if Mr. Fantastic is... And yeah, we got some great stuff. We got John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, which has been fan cast for a long time. We got to see Black Bolt. But I think the what if game got a lot of disappointment. So
our expectations start to become too high to where
it's like
the show will never meet what the movie we played in our head.
And it's like they gave us so much. They gave us so much fan service in Multiverse of Madness. But
it wasn't enough.
The fact that some people are so disappointed, right? Because the expectation's so high. So because my mind's going like, oh, they've got Pyro. Like, where's Ian McKellen as Magneto? Where's Patrick Stewart as Professor X? Like,
where's Tom Cruise as Iron Man?
Finally,
bring him.
But like, we can't get caught up in that because that's only gonna hurt us. They're giving so much. We have to be happy, excited for what we know we're given.
That's why I'm kind of cool with not watching anything else marketing wise from this movie, which normally I tend to try to stay away from kind of the second or third trailer that comes out. Unless we're in theaters, it's kind of hard to avoid. But
so hard.
But I don't want to see anything else. You know, I want to give the project its chance to actually do the storytelling and not the marketing for it. Because I'm already going to go see it. We're going to go see it opening day. I'm sure of it.
We would have seen it even if they didn't put out a teaser trailer.
Yeah, right. If there was no marketing for this, we'd still probably go. So I don't want to see too much more to get my hopes up or to have anything spoiled.
Yeah. I mean, I'm worried about the MCU's footprint being in this so strongly because the other two, I think, had a big strength in their independence.
Yeah.
Like in their ability to nod and wink and make jokes at the MCU and the Fox universe.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they toe a dangerous line bringing like the TVA in so heavily when like the shows have not been as loved as the MCU was.
Now maybe his task is like too big, you know, like in the first 2 films, like you're saying, they're kind of grounded in its own little story, you know, which is nice sometimes. And lately it seems like there's been a lot of, oh, well, we have to pay attention to this storyline over here and this storyline over there and this story. How does that tie in over here, you know? And then you have the producers or someone in Multiverse of Madness saying that they didn't even watch the WandaVision show, and that was obviously really important to the character development of Scarlet Witch. And it's like, how are you juggling all these balls, all these storylines, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe they get too big for themselves. Hopefully they can kind of dial it in, focus on the characters you know, rather than just the MCU.
Yeah, I hope that they can keep this. It seems like they've got the good vibes rolling from the first two movies and from the trailer. I have the utmost faith. This movie's about to make $1 billion. We're getting Hugh Jackman back in the boots in the classic costume. We're getting him going, you know, back and forth with the merchant with a mouth with Ryan Reynolds. Like,
Yep.
this is amazing. This is a huge opportunity. This is like Spider-Man No Way Home level, Avengers Endgame level, like level of crossover event and fan service. So I'm hoping that this movie brings in a lot for my box office team. And I am pumped through the roof to see it. I'll probably see it at least 2-3 times in theaters.
I hope, especially since Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is wearing kind of more of a campy suit, that his character isn't super campy. You know, like I want to feel what I felt watching Logan. I want to feel that rage, you know, like
we can see him just cutting people in half with the claws, like because Deadpool cuts people in half. Deadpool shoots people in the head.
I want to see a good contrast between Wolverine and Deadpool. You know, like I don't want Wolverine to just be like a different version of Deadpool. You know, I want them to be their own characters.
It looks like have you seen those clips where like Deadpool's trying to jump on his back and he like throws him off?
Yeah.
Like it looks like he's gonna be they're going for like the grumpy Wolverine.
Right.
So Deadpool should be the comic relief, and Wolverine, his comedy should be different.
Right.
He's grumpy, he's not friendly. And they've achieved that well in the past in Fox. Like he's never been this like quippy, sarcastic guy. Like his humor is from like his reaction to a situation.
The MCU tends to do that though.
It's just that little clip though, him throwing him off his back and everything, it seems like he's gonna be like Cable was in 2. He's gonna be like pissed off with Deadpool, basically not a fan of his attitude.
Yeah.
Deadpool's just gonna be in love with him.
How do you think Wolverine ties into this story? Because we kind of at least mapped out what we think would be a good story for Deadpool. But where does Wolverine come into this? How is he in half of this movie? How is his title or his name in the title of the movie?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the problem is, like you said, made a lot of sense that he's fixing the issues between the Fox universe and the MCU universe, and he is the linchpin of the Fox universe. He's the one who's been in almost every Fox project for X-Men. He's the person that ties that timeline together. So that's the only person that he could interact with in order to like tie them together.
But how do you convince someone like Wolverine to like, hey, come save the multiverse with me?
I don't know that that'll necessarily be the plot. I mean, maybe it's like the same path to different objectives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if Wolverine's trying to save the X-Men while Deadpool's trying to save the Marvel universe.
Like we've already seen Wolverine time travel. You know?
His future past.
Yeah, where he's already lived through this whole timeline that no one else remembers now because he went back, changed things, and came back and everything was different. So now he's going to go do it again in a different type of way. That could be interesting.
I imagine they'll fight. I imagine the initial interaction is going to be, for whatever reason, Wolverine sent after Deadpool or them coming head to head.
I hope it's a good fight too.
I hope we see Deadpool get beheaded. That's a thing. I think that's a thing in the video game, which I haven't played the video game. I think Wolverine or somebody dismembers his head from his body.
What do you guys think is going to happen in this movie? What are you most excited for? What parts of the trailer really stuck out to you? What are some of the Easter eggs that maybe Andrew and I missed, especially since it was Andrew's first time? You know, there's a lot. I started watching a breakdown video, and there's a lot of little things thrown in there, you know? So let us know what you think down in the comments. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that. We're approaching 1,000 subscribers. So we're almost to that big landmark number, 4 digits on our subscribers. So again, thank you so much for watching the show. We really appreciate it. We post every single day on all the social media platforms. Andrew also wants to shout out our Patreon members as well.
Yes, Keegan and Jay, we really appreciate you guys for supporting the show in that way. We consider you guys our producers.
Yeah, definitely. We just released our short film called The Body. The poster's behind me right here, so you can go check that out. It's on our YouTube page. If you just click on our YouTube page, it's that first video that's playing right now. So head over to that. It's 6 minutes long. If you don't like it, let us know, and we'll remove you.
We'll use your tips to do a better job next time.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for watching, and that's a wrap.